All right, so level wrap up. Where was I? Okay, so need to make it so that let's make sure that the different states are set up correctly. I think last time I was playing with this, yeah, I got these in here and these. Those really aren't used yet. So in the level wrap up, that's the old one. Okay, and there's the new one. Nice. That's just for the background for the gray. And that's the actual wrap-up item. Good definition. This is those four things. The container, each one of those. Okay. So what's left? Well, that's this piece that seems to be functional. So I need to work on character box, character art, level wrap-up. Is this being used? Level wrap-up, box, background. I don't think it is, because I think that... Yeah, I think that we got rid of this. I should be able to delete that. And still have the wrap-up example. I do. Okay, what's next? Just those three components. Okay, so weapon leveled up, which is one of these items here, and then unlocked is the top one. So let's do the unlocked. That seems like it's the easiest to do. I will need a colored rectangle followed by a sprite, two sprites, and then text in between. Probably two text values since there's some colors going on. So unlocked. Let's go ahead and add a rectangle for the background, and then we're going to need an image. So we'll do a sprite. Text, but let's put those into a container. So add a container, and inside the container, we're going to add in two text objects, two texts, 1 and 2. Now that we got that, the last thing is the last image. So add the image, sprite there. Okay. So sprite. Let's go ahead and pick our image. First one's supposed to be the little here, right about there. Though there is nothing around it, so I guess it's actually this one. Okay. And then we should probably make this whole entire thing layout left to right. And then this one should be laid out top to bottom. Okay, and then the background actually, so we're going to add another container because we need that to be separate. So container, this one will go up. This will not be, but all of this stuff will be inside of that container. Okay, and this container will be left to right. This will be based off of, so this will be based off children, I guess, or parent. Let's do children. Children 0, children 0, and okay, why is that outside? This sprite is there, followed by this container, which is all the way over there, followed by this. Okay. Let's remove that to see what's going on. So I would have imagined that this would have taken on the children. That's absolute of 150, which really it should be a container based off its children. Okay, those look like they're correct now. Let's add back the colored rectangle, put that at the top, and make that thing be 100% of parent. There we go. Now the parent itself, why is this height so big? Probably because of this rectangle? Yes. So this should actually be a container, which is the width of I'm having a feeling I'm going to run into some issues once we try to do all children, but we'll see what that looks like. Let's change this other sprite instance so that it looks towards the other image, which is supposed to be the unlocked icon. There we go. Interesting. The unlocked icon does not fit within a standard size. Guess we can do that, and then we'll make this thing be positioned up and down horizontally in the center. And the same thing with the other image. Position that horizontally. Okay, and then we should rename this probably to, I just realized that this icon is actually specific to the bullet type. That's right. So before we rename this, let's see if we have another icon that's already displaying that we can utilize, because I don't want to remake it. This one's similar, I think. Let's go to the definition, bullet type. Yes, so we actually want that to be a bullet type, not a, okay. So put that down in here. Get rid of this. Now it has lost its correct size because of that. That size seems correct. That size seems correct. That size seems correct. But this thing is over there for some reason. Oops. There we go. Okay. Color rectangle needs to be outside, behind, based off of parent, and it seems to be, what color is this? This is some sort of a gray, perhaps? Background on this thing is going to be this color. Weird. That can't be right. That color seems way off. Yeah, that's pink and that's gray. Did I copy that wrong? What in the world is going on here? Interesting. I wonder if this control got updated. That seems like it's the correct color now. But it used to be alpha first and then the colors. I guess it's the opposite. Okay. Got those two things. Hello, hello. And we need it to display the weapon type and then the word unlocked. Let's see if we have unlocked somewhere. Content. Got to change the localization or create one if one doesn't exist. We need to have the word unlocked in capitals with an exclamation point on it. See, this says the full unlocked, but we just want, oh, maybe we want that. But the bad thing is that how do we guarantee that the word unlocked goes to the next screen or next line? And what happens when, Okay, let's see if the word unlocked is in here somewhere else. It is not. Locked weapon shows locked. I guess we can put it right here. Sniper rifle, fireball gun. Guess we add it. T unlock screen unlocked. Yeah, because regardless, we're going to always want that to be a different colored text. We could do that with BB code, but I don't know if we can mess with BB code at that point in time. I think it'd be better just to put it separately. So it'll be sniper, whatever, fireball, gun, unlocked, etc. We're going to also have to change it so that the width is probably stuck instead. Let's see if it picked up the changes or if I have to close and reopen it. So this is currently set to the word hello, but I want to change to, what's it called? It is T unlock screen unlocked. T unlock screen. Yeah, I don't see it yet, so I might have to close this thing, which saves it, which should then generate the new file with gum. And hopefully that means that now this will have it. Let me try again. T unlock. Unlock screen's not there. Let's try closing it and reopening it and see if that picks it up. Okay, going back down here. Not the character select, we're on the, not the game HUD, level wrap up. And we want to go to this text box and see if we can change hello to the unlock. T unlock screen is still not showing up there. Let's make sure that we actually saved it. Oh, there's 2 underscores. That might be part of it. So T unlock screen. It's probably under unlock. Go to something else and come back. Unlock ice shot. Unlock screen unlocked. Now it has the text unlocked without the localization warning. And let's see if we can change this color to match this orange color, which I think we already have that color set up. So I should be able to select the color state. Danger? That looks like the right color, but the font's all messed up. Let's change it to something else. That's not right. Small? Ooh, that's pretty close. Yeah, the font seems pretty close, but the color is off. Success, accent, primary. Yeah, I don't see that color, which, we might have to actually leave it alone and possibly do BB tags with this one. Well, I will leave it like this for now until we can change it. Size seems kind of off. It's about half the size. Well, maybe that's about right. The spacing between these is too much. I guess we need to drop the spacing between them. Trying to think about the best way to drop the space between them. I guess I can just set the offset on one of them to be negative, but I don't like that. What if we set this one so that it's at baseline? Oof, no, that's not good. What about the second one at baseline? Middle? Too close though. Yeah, that gap is just way too much because the font has what appears to be a lot of space above it and below it for some reason. That's way too much space. Huh. Well, I could fudge it. I don't want to do that either. So by doing that, this is actually on top of it now. Let's see what it looks like if I was to change this to say text. Other text. Huh. Maybe that's because I don't have multi-lines selected. Max number of lines, 2. Let's try that. But still won't let me paste a new line character there. That's interesting. Line height. I thought there was a multi-line value. Visible, parent alpha. Locked is slots. I really thought that there was a value for multiple lines. But maybe you can't do that by default? Interesting. Okay, well, I'll just leave it alone for now. But let's fix the font so it's similar. What was that font? That font is strong. So we'll change this one to strong also. And the color is probably as correct as it's going to be. Oddly though, I don't think that that's the right font, or at least anti-aliasing is different on this one than I would have expected to see. And the spacing is different too. Lots of difference in spacing. Let me check to see which of these I'm using. So I'm using BM font. Let's switch to Kern Smith. Oof, that does not look right at all. Interesting. I wouldn't have thought that Kern Smith would have had that big of an issue with that font. I wonder if that font just isn't registered in the system or something. Yeah, I wonder if Garrett Heavy. Well, it should be. It says system font, so it should be showing up. This almost looks like it's defaulting back to another type of font. Oh, I don't have Garrett Heavy installed. Interesting. Okay. That could be it. Let's go back to BM font for now. That's interesting that the strong font is now different than it was before, and the line spacing was. It's almost like maybe I already had the cached font settings, and now it looks completely different. Huh. That is very interesting. Garrett Book 14, whereas this one is Garrett Book Heavy. Strong, emphasis, large, strong. And then put this one to the right text temporarily. Sniper rifle. Oh, do I still have the -6? No, I don't see the -6 there. Oh, I do have it still. Okay, I was trying to figure out why they were. That's interesting, though, that this isn't getting the same bolding anymore all of a sudden. I'm back on BM font. Is the character select screen all weird? Yeah, what is going on? That font is not correct. Something is not rendering correctly at all. Let me close this and reopen it. Maybe it's something wrong with Gum. If you switch between them, it screws it up, maybe? And if that doesn't work, I'll try clearing. Yeah, that's still wrong. Let's clear out the font cache. All right, there's no font cache. I'm going to close this, open it back up again, and see if that fixes it. Why am I not able to click on Gum? What is going on? I think I angered Flat Red Ball, perhaps. Why am I forcing that closed? So I think that I may be angering FRB with the changes of deleting the cache. I think I'm going to try to go into GUM first, then click here. Even though this font does not look correct, I wanted to at least get back on the right thing. And then here and see if this works. If that does work, then that means that I need to figure out where this font is that I don't have installed that there's a cache for. No, I see it's still freaking out, it looks like. Well, in the meantime, let's see if we can figure out where the font is. I don't see any fonts here. Custom fonts. I just see those two. Components, behaviors, content, global content. I don't see any fonts. There's no fonts here. Okay. Okay. Let's try clearing the font and going back to it. Interesting. And Flat Red Ball is still being very angry. See if we can at least get the font working now that we've got that other font installed. Okay, that looks closer. Character select still looks wrong though. Let's see what Git says. Ah, look at all those fonts there. Yeah. So looks like there's a lot of fonts that are missing. I think I'll be opening a bug about that. All right, well, I just wanted to play around with the stream thing. I don't think anyone's actually watching, but I just wanted to play around with it and see how the stream thing works. And yeah, all right, thanks.